usually near the top of the page. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can do it on my phone real quick. Facebook customer service phone number. Okay. First thing that comes up here is an actual Facebook deal. What I'm looking for is if we can find one of the paid ads that scammers have posted. They literally, phone number for Facebook, and it's hard for me to figure out. Here we go. If you'll notice, the first three numbers, or the first three listings on that Google search are Facebook, or they are sponsored ads, and they're all pretending to be Facebook. Let me screenshot that because I might use that later. If you look, now I'm not sharing anybody's personal information, TikTok, please don't geek out on me. See where it says sponsored right up there by my finger? And sponsored.
Anna, what's up? Got a week left.
That somebody took out. And when you go to those ads, oops, oh shoot. It will try to get you to download something, or it will try to take you to a phone number. So let me do, here we go, customer service number for phone book. And I'm gonna just show you, I'm gonna click, I don't know how well YouTube's gonna really see this because it's bright, but click on it. Facebook customer service, call us now.
Let's go. Natalie gets here today. Natalie Virgo get here today. I have a lot of people coming in. I don't believe it's next week. Hold on, I'll tell you right now. You guys will be here next week, and I definitely got to meet you guys. But I think I have, in 2 weeks, from like the 21st all the way to the 1st, I have so many people coming in. It's crazy. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. Your phone cut out real bad. Is this a Facebook right here?
Yes, sir. How assist you?
Well, I think my Facebook account has been hacked, and I need somebody to help me get it unhacked. Can you help me with that?
Yes, sir. I will help you. And how long your account has been hacked?
How long? Lord, I don't know, about a week.
Yes, sir.
About a week and a half, something like that. And I've been looking for a number to call somebody. But
Okay.
I just now found this one.
Okay. Can you please tell me your email, sir, which is connected to your account?
Yes, it's BUSTERHIGHMAN@yahoo.com.
And tell me your name.
Oh, you got a Frenchie, don't you?
That's my name right there. That it's Buster, and my last name is Hyman, HIGHMAN.
Okay. And tell me the phone number, sir, which is connected. Number, sir.
Doordash for Leslie. Thank you. Oh, nice.
After this, the scams are remarkable.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes?
Etc. Don't fear anything. There's many others.
What the freak is the signs to these buildings?
Permanent safety passing.
Did you share your username and password for any?
Well, not that I'm aware of.
Because what I can see my server, in my system, they're showing your account is logging in California location. Do you know any person in California?
No, I'm afraid I don't.
Okay. So why you not access your account, sir? Because there is a person in California location, sir. They have access your Facebook account, sir. And they have using your Facebook account in iPhone 15 Pro Max device, sir.
What? What the hell did you say?
Okay, wait, sir, wait. Let's wait for 1 minute. I'll call you the meter line.
Yes, that'd be great.
Understand?
Okay, great.
I'll be back. Hey, whoa, 5 minutes ago, wait today.
Everyone, sir.
Help you? What do you mean help you? How do you want me to help you?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, tell me the number, sir.
Okay, are you ready?
I know he's trolling, but it kind of helps us out right now. We need the trolls. We need the trolls. The longer the trolls stick around, the longer I run my hours. So it works for me. The antenna's pizza too? Man, that was rough.
Look in the bottom, sir, and check out the box. I am aware of the risk.
Padres.
Of the risk, and then check out the box. Do not show warning again.
Dodgers gonna go back and get their vacation started today.
And then hit on accept. Accept again.
Vacation starts today, or tonight,
Okay.
for the Dodgers. Padres and it's gonna be Padres and Tigers at the World Series. Detroit, baby.
No, tell me the number.
Padres in Detroit. It's Cancun time. I hope they reserve the same hotel that LeBron they booked last basketball season.
Tell me the number one more
I already had a good time.
Okay.
I heard Diddy showed up to that Cancun trip with LeBron. They had an all-white party.
As well, but I will say again, it's good to see how spent around the play because I was impressed with the limited time I got to spend with it. Let's get to the one in Philly where I don't think there's going to be a disagreement here, Rich. You've got the Cleveland Browns at 1-4 against the Philadelphia Eagles at 2-2. But they may be the most dysfunctional team in the NFL, and that's tough considering what's going on in New York and Las Vegas. This one at 1 Eastern Time, Kenny Albert, Jonathan Vilma made it only on Fox at Lincoln Financial Field. Rich, what do you love?
I love everything about the Eagles in this one, Bruce, except the 9.5 points I have to give the Browns. Look, the Browns, as you mentioned, they've got a lot of issues on offense. It starts with their offensive line and the quarterback. The worst offensive line grade by Pro Football Focus. They've allowed the most sacks, 26, the most hits, 59, and the most quarterback pressures, 90. Just think about that, 90. That's an amazingly high number. And they rank in the bottom three in total offense, passing offense, scoring offense. And their last, Bruce, is a very important stat if you're an NFL quarterback. It's called third down offense. It's a thinking man's game on third down. Bruce, 18%. You can't function at 18%. And they've got an NFL low 3.8 yards per play. 3.8. Hard to make first downs, Bruce, when you can't gain a few yards on the early downs. You get third down and you're just off. So defensively, they have just one interception. I think it's a Jimmy Haslam decision. They want to stick with Deshaun Watson for as long as they can. They don't want to put Jameis Winston in there and create a quarterback controversy in Cleveland, especially when you're paying the guy that much guaranteed money. For the Eagles, they're going to
Here we go. So that's something to just kind of to be aware of as a general rule. They're
This is my
gonna
concern.
because if
I say it all the time. I get 100 messages a week. They said I got hacked on Facebook, I got hacked on Twitter, I got hacked on TikTok, whatever. No, I can't. Nobody else typically can either. Short of simply finding a way to guess user IDs and passwords and things like that, no one's going to be able to get that back from you except that platform. Okay? Do not believe some jackass on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter.
It's Ohadi time. Ohadi's going to Cancun. I better hope you don't. At least you'll be safe in Cancun. Diddy in jail. All that money y'all paid that man to lose on the first round.
Yesterday was the anniversary, the 4th anniversary of I just realized that. So that's crazy. I've been on TikTok for 4 years. All the time that I've been on TikTok, I've only seen one person somehow manage to get their TikTok account back when they've had it hacked like that. One. The amount of followers is of no consequence. It does not matter. I've seen huge, unless you're verified, and then that's a different story.
Oh my goodness.
But the average TikTok account, it's not happening for the most part. The only way that this other person did it, they literally just spammed the dog shit out of TikTok. Email, there's a form that you fill out online, and they said they did it every day, multiple times a day, and did it for like 2 weeks or something. And finally somebody's like, dude, you know, and they were able to get it back. That's Sarah Gray. I don't know who that is. Why aren't I verified? I don't know. It's not because I haven't tried. I've reached out to them, told them, you know, not it's not an ego thing really. It's simply I want to make certain that no one gets fooled by the fake accounts that are pretending to be me, asking people for money, telling them that they're going to be able to get their money back, you know, crypto scams and all that kind of stuff. And they literally, there's a ton of them out there. I'll pull up my TikTok real quick. And if you just, I'll show you guys. I don't know if y'all will do it right now. And you don't really want to go to these accounts because these people will contact you again. Oops, something in it. Damn it. Okay. Y'all just have to bear with the notifications that are coming in like a million a mile. Okay? All of those have some variation of my name. And they're all blocked. Some of them you can even see. One of them says official coach Misty, blocked by me. But it's got my name in there. There's another one that is a picture of some cute young blonde girl, and it's got .compton12. Because the reason they've done that is once I've blocked them and exposed them as frauds, then they'll change the profile picture and try to get people that way. And there's tons of them. After the live, go in if you want and go check them out. You'll see what I'm talking about.
It's over for the.
We'll step aside still have a number of games to get to, including Pittsburgh and Las Vegas, Dallas, and Detroit. We'll do it when we come back on the Blitz after we get you up to date with the latest 2-minute drill.
Sirius XM NFL Radio 2-minute drill.
Plenty of well-deserved attention went the Seahawks' way after a 3-0 start. However, Seattle has cooled a bit, dropping 3 straight, the last 2 at home, after Thursday's loss to the Niners. The Seahawks still have a share of the NFC West lead with the 49ers, though one of many reasons why wide receiver Tyler Lockett insisting the team won't quit.
I mean, you're not seeing nobody give up out there. I mean, I think that's one of one. Like, you don't want to be able to give up. You know, when I first got to the league, you hear stories about, you know, obviously it's more so when you get closer to playoffs, you'll see teams tap out.
Turning on my candle. Wow. Witchcraft and all, huh? Dodger fans don't know what else to do right now. Ohani's going 0 for 3. 0 for 3 today. He don't even get a hit. That man's he's going 0 for 3. And it's only going to be 3 because it's going to be all strikeouts. I'm speaking it into existence right now. It's going to be a no-hitter. No-hitter. Padres win by 15. All right, nah, maybe not 15, but they win by 6. 620.
How do you know that? There's a couple services.
Otani.
They'll search your name information. They'll search your business.
Otani's getting struck out. He's gonna get exposed. He will be exposed today. It's Otani. I thought it was Ohani. I don't know why I kept saying Ohani. Otani. Come out and play. It's Cancun time. No hitter at home. It's gonna be a no hitter in Dodgers. And then all the Dodgers fans are gonna get mad. They're gonna want to fight everybody. They're gonna be like the Raiders fans. They get sore losing. Oh, cheated. Oh, this and that, and that wasn't fair. That should have been in when it was out. He should have let the home run go, but we got him out at the home run. Or that was a foul ball. I don't know why they honored it. More excuses than my ex-wives. Don't he got 2 no-hitters? Don't he already got 2 no-hitters? Just saying, you know. I might be wrong, though. I'll be right back. Dodgers. Y'all ready? Y'all about to go. Hey, make sure y'all get the same resort. Don't get the same resort that LeBron got in Cancun, guys. I heard Diddy was there.
Cook all the munchies. Time for that upgrade? Snoop says most deaf. Find your forever then. Buy the world's best-selling smokeless fire pit now at solostove.com. That's solostove.com.
It's time to gear up for the NFL season. The new season brings new styles on NFLshop.com. Take your game day style to the next level with jerseys from all 32 teams, including new styles to 2024 and rookie jerseys. Head over to NFL Shop today for the largest collection of officially licensed gear from all your favorite brands. To shop now, go to NFLshop.com.
You have your year-end goals. Constant Contact has what it takes to help you meet them faster. Sell more, raise more, and build real relationships with your audience with Constant Contact's digital marketing tools, all made to fast-track your success. Book the go and your 2024 goals with email, social, SMS, and customized marketing campaigns built for you in just a few clicks. Ready, set, go to ConstantContact.com/radio and start your free trial today.
MLB Network Radio, Channel 889. Baseball coverage brought to you in part by Kohl's. This season, find everyday style at great prices at Kohl's and Kohl's.com.
Time for new tires? Tire Rack has Bridgestone tires that will elevate your drive. Touring tires for commuter comfort, performance tires for sporty handling, all-terrain tires for on and off-road adventures, Blizzak tires for dedicated winter traction. Just go to TireRack.com to get started. Not sure where to begin? Use their easy-to-use shopping tools to get a personalized tire recommendation. The right tires for how, what, and where you drive. Choose from the full line of Bridgestone tires shipped fast and free to a recommended installer near you, or choose the convenience of mobile tire installation. They'll bring your new tires to your home or office and install them on site. Doesn't get much easier than that. Go to TireRack.com to see their Bridgestone test results, tire ratings, and consumer reviews. Check out all the current special offers. Great tires and a great deal.
Yes.
TireRack.com.
Hey guys.
TireRack.com, the way.
So,
Got hacked by my caregiver. I had to change everything. Got blocked on TikTok. does such on my other accounts. It sucks. I'm so sorry, Kevin. Hey, thank you for the bucket again.
Did you
All right, let's go. What up, Sunset? How you doing? I see you there. Okay, let me do this real quick. I'm going to take a nature break. I have to get to the cooler, as Captain, my good friend Captain Eric says. Give me a second. Give me about 30 seconds. I'm going to not strangle myself with headphones like I've done in the past. Some of you have seen me do that. I'm going to mute you guys so be quiet for just a second to run to the boys' room, which is like 10 feet away, and I'll be right back, okay? I'll be right back.
don't need to. Dodgers need to know what Dodgers need to do is start planning their vacation time. The off season is amongst them. We haven't played the Cowboys. I don't think we play them this year. No, we don't play them this year. But y'all get ready, man. Like I said, just y'all make sure y'all little Otani, the Raiders, yeah, we demolished them. We demolished the Raiders, right, Jose? Oh, Dodgers. Oh, Raiders. Come out and play. Oh, wait. Y'all didn't.
Hey, I'm back, bitches. What's up? Alright, did I miss anybody or anything? Shh, this one's not looking. You thought you would. I got you. Thank you, brother.
I was listening. I was watching.
Truly did.
Oh, I was watching. I was watching something on Instagram. I was watching a little report from Sports Center today on how they say what I've been saying. People starting to believe in them. And after this weekend, when we win against the Chargers, we're gonna it's gonna verify what I've been telling you. Oh shit, where am I going? They said that standings right now in 5 games, my boy Bo Nix definitely gonna be that rookie of the year if he keep playing the way he been playing. Telling y'all, my boy got that little hump to him. In Bo we trust, and Sean we believe. In Bo we trust, and Sean we believe.
I got an email from y'all. Come to me this morning. It says you're rather about you need to draw $510. It looks like for some sort of support service or something.
Yeah, it is it's called antivirus protection, Windows Defender, and it renews coverage for your like in a one time to 5 to 6 devices.
cancel this and get my money back. Is that all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
So in order to
Hey,
cancel that,
all I know is, Jose, if you guys lose to the Steelers today,
friend of yours,
I mean this weekend, if you lose to the Steelers this weekend,
I'm assisting you how to close that account. So are you in front of a computer right now?
Yes, sir. I got my laptop open right here with me. Right
just
now.
make sure y'all
Right, sir.
lose the rest of the way out,
Okay, can you please open up your internet browser?
so y'all can at least get a good draft pick.
Google Chrome.
Yes, sir. I do. I do.
Yeah, can you please open it?
Okay. It's open.
After open up your Google Chrome, sir, have a look at the very on the top. There is a white
And then,
long address bar.
hey,
You have to
and then, make sure y'all do the same thing with the Lakers, okay? Because Bronny's not the answer. You guys have been giving away the last 40 years. What are you talking about?
Yes.
Did you got it? You
Yes.
need to click on enter. Yeah, press the enter. Then you can see the company pages came up. It says secure server.
Hey, Padres, we're here to play. Who? Peyton Manning's son?
Located on this server.
You guys want Peyton Manning's son? You're not getting Peyton Manning's son.
Like a sad
Is that-
face. I don't know what that means. But I don't know. if
That kid wants to go to Denver.
got busted or something. But it's
So maybe you have to type something wrong over there.
yeah,
That's right.
well, let me tell you what I typed, and you tell me if it's wrong.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. M.
He still got a long time.
As in quandary. Then H as in Henry. E as in Edward. L as in Larry. P as in Peter. And then I put a dot, like a period. And then the letter T is in Teddy. O as in Oscar. And P as in Peter.
But you know, we're gonna have. Look, the thing is, his dad's gonna be our new GM. George Patton's gone next year. We're not keeping him after. I don't think we're keeping Paxton after next year. So Peyton Manning's gonna be our. Hello. Hello.
Hello, this is Michael calling you about your healthcare. How are you?
Hey, Michael. How you doing?
That's fine. You?
I seen better days, better nights. A lot of hookers, a lot of cocaine. How about yourself? Damn. He didn't want to talk to us, guys.
A is in apple.
Yeah, but Peyton Manning's gonna. Think Peyton Manning's not gonna bring him to Denver even if it's a backup?
Yeah, go.
P as in Peter.
Right.
E as in Edward.
It's taking me to alphamix.com.
M as in mother. I as in Indiana. X as in X-ray.
It's another program.
.com.
I don't mind this program because I can control what he has access to also. Okay, that can come up just fine. There's a pretty sharp looking fellow with some glasses and a beard working on the computer. Says the fastest and easiest way for remote support and remote control is Alphamix. Connect to your computer remotely no matter where you are. Support your customers from afar and live communication with people who visit your website.
Nah, he won't come to us. He'll get drafted too high in the picks.
Download and apply now.
You know, we're gonna be drafting. We're gonna be drafting last
Alright, I done it.
when he go. By the time he goes, we're gonna be drafting last when he goes to when he goes up for drafts. We're not even, he won't even want to see him.
You downloaded something on the
What's up, Melee?
what do you call it, on the computer there called alphamix.exe. Yeah. Is that the word?
You need to double click on that and open it.
Okay.
After open that, sir, then you have a good option. It says yes. Alright? You need to give a click on yes. And then you got a two options, sir. Alright? It says start and exit. Do you see that?
It says what and what?
Start. It says start and exit.
Okay.
You can give a click on start. Alright? And then you can see OK. You need to hit OK. Alright? Then you got an option. It says ID and a password over there. Yes. You need to help me out that ID and a password sir, right now.
Like tell it to you? Is that what you mean?
No, you can see over there it says your ID
Yes.
and password.
You want me to tell it to you?
Yes.
Nice. I'm about to go to Jose's Taco, guys. I gotta go do 2 deliveries and I gotta go meet with somebody. He wants to talk business with me. Gonna meet him at Jose's Taco, guys.
The password's 35850.
35850.
Yes.
Alright, sir. Just give me 1 moment.
Okay.
Yep. So I will go ahead and make you connected right now.
Okay.
Yep.
I thought he was starting. Hey,
Is that-
man, am I wrong? I thought he did start. I thought he was starting this year.
Sorry, sir.
I said, is that supposed to be something happening or something?
I haven't been watching colleges. I haven't been paying attention to college.
9.
Thought he was supposed to start this year. Who the fuck is their quarterback? I gotta get to watching this damn college tomorrow. Oh yes, Quinn. You right, Craig.
Never mind.
That's his last year though.
I got-
That's his last year here. That's his last year, I think.
You got it?
Yeah.
Alright.
Now there's some little deal popped up here on my screen.
I don't know. That kid.
Or something.
If Peyton Manning becomes a GM at the Broncos,
He reckon he's gonna take from me.
he's bringing his son over.
Give me 1 moment, okay?
Like Sanders' son. Wherever Sanders' son goes, Deion's coming with him. I think he's gonna end up in California, in Dallas though.
Yeah, and can you please open a new tab right now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, can you please open up a new tab?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, now what?
Give me 1 moment. First, you can view these and after this, I can go ahead and help you out right now.
Super.
we gotta understand. Jose is delusional, man. Jose's delusional. He's a Raiders fan.
Okay, please open a new tab right now on your screen.
I did. I'm looking at it right now. It's brand new. Googler. What I do is whenever they ask me to open a new tab, I open one. So they're like, oh my God. And then I reduce it and minimize, or not minimize, but reduce it to where it's about this wide. And all the main stuff is still showing on the screen. Is this going to take, there's that, I see that blue arrow thing again. I don't know what that, it's going again. I don't know what happened to it. The blue
Yeah,
arrow
I'm trying to help you right
is
now,
him
but there is a
trying to
problem.
type and move the cursor and
Yep.
what was that? I'm sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, just give me one moment. I'm trying to help you right now.
Okay. Yep.
What, you guys need a jump? Oh yeah, no. I was gonna offer them a jump, but they need diesel. I'm gonna leave the sports channel on for Jose because apparently he doesn't watch sports.
No idea. Of course, Woody Johnson has said he's still welcome back in the building, but there's a lot of money out there. No idea what impact this has, but they've parted ways, so Hassan Reddick will have a new agent very soon.
Bruce, I just think the player's making a bad mistake here. This is a lot of money. You're never going to make it back up. There's a lot of fines that are out there as well. This is a really good defense in New York, and if they are able to win Monday night, they're right back in this race in the AFC East. I just think Hassan Reddick is. I wouldn't say Bruce is getting some bad advice because it sounds like CEA has decided to go in opposite direction somewhere, whether it's a family member or whatever is giving this guy bad advice, or maybe it's just coming from him. But he just. You'll never be able to make up the money you're losing not playing this year.
You know, we'll see if there's any impact on him getting back on the football field. Rich, also, something to keep an eye on this weekend. We've talked about Jared Goff, 18 for 18 last time he played. Probably can't remember the last time he threw an incompletion. Something to keep an eye on, Rich, this weekend. If he completes his first 7 passes, he will set a record for consecutive completions. That's not held by you. I know that you blame Charlie Garner for that. But you don't have to be a great quarterback to complete 25 in a row. You know who shares the record for 25 straight completions in the National Football League, Rich? Don't even guess.
I should know this, but I don't. Who was it?
Ryan Tannehill, Marcus Mariota.
Well, what?
Nick Foles, and then this guy you can understand, Phillip Rivers. 3 of the 4 are Ryan Tannehill, Marcus Mariota, and Nick Foles. Jared Goff can either join them or pass.
But they were never in one game, correct?
Never in one game, no.
Yeah.
No. So he's got to do that. And the last thing I would mention, and, you know, Rich, I don't know if this impacts how you feel about the game on Sunday, but Trevor Lawrence could be getting back one of his favorite targets. Right now, Evan Ingram listed as questionable. Hasn't played since week 1, and we know how important he is to offense. That offense got going last week without him. He may be back on the football field this weekend.
Bruce, did you say one of his favorite targets?
Yeah, I said one of them.
He had 114 receptions last year. He led the Jags. It is his favorite target.
Have you seen
Yeah,
that
miss
rookie?
this guy.
Have
I
you
didn't
seen that?
know. I didn't know he may play. If he plays, I'm taking the Jags. Just kidding.
Are you? No, you're not.
No, but I'll tell you what, he is a good player for them, and that's been a big loss early this season. But you know that certainly could help their chances here the next couple of weeks.
Have you seen that rookie wide receiver, Brian Thomas? I think
Love him too.
Number 2.
I love Junior. I love Junior.
We got to go. Rich, I'll talk to you on Monday. Enjoy your games. I hope that you're 0-2 against me head on. That does it. Jim and Pat coming up. I'll be back Monday with Rich. We'll evaluate The sixth Sunday get you set for Monday Night Football. For Rich, I'm Bruce. Thanks for being with us. Have a great weekend, everybody. Enjoy the games.
If you missed any of the SiriusXM Blitz, hear it right now on the SiriusXM app.
I'm Ashley Flowers, host of the #1 true crime podcast in the world, Crime Junkie. This Halloween season, we're getting into the spirit on Crime Junkie Radio. With hair-raising episodes of full-body chills, Crime Junkie Radio is your ultimate spooky destination for 24/7 true crime all month long. It's all on Crime Junkie Radio, your ultimate obsession. Hear it now and anytime, exclusively on the SiriusXM app. Just search Crime Junkie Radio.
This is the SiriusXM Sports Update.
Tomorrow's Game 5 of the American League Divisional Series between the Tigers and the Guardians was moved from the night to a 1:08 p.m. Eastern start due to rain forecast in the evening in Cleveland. No matter what time it'll begin, Detroit manager A.J. Hinch and gang will have a blast playing it.
It's a great opportunity to be great. Like, everybody remembers these games, and it's a great opportunity. It's not a burden. There's no stress. There's no tension on our side, and we are going to enjoy every moment of this opportunity because it's where we want to be. It's where we are. And it's where we want to be.
Game 5 of the National League Divisional Series tonight with the Padres and the Dodgers. Freddie Freeman expected to play for L.A. Day-long preview, MLB Network Radio, Channel 89. The broadcast just after 8 Eastern. Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin said Russell Wilson will probably be active as the backup quarterback to Justin Fields Sunday against the Raiders. Wilson yet to play this year with a calf injury. Players ruled out include Colts back Jonathan Taylor, Giants receiver Malik Neighbors. Super Bowl MVP Phil Simms joins Christopher Mad Dog Russo, 4:30 Eastern on Channel 82. Number 16, Utah visits Arizona State in the Big 12 showdown. No word if quarterback Cam Rising will return for the Utes. 10:30 Eastern, Fox Sports Radio, SiriusXM 83. SiriusXM NHL Network Radio's David Pagnotta reports Panthers captain Alexander Barkov suffered a bad sprain, presumably in the ankle or foot. Last night's loss to the Senators. Barkov likely out week to week. The NBA radio season preview shows continue with the Raptors at 7 Eastern, followed by the Wizards and Nets on Channel 86. And five-star twins Cameron and Caden Boozer will attend Duke to play basketball with their father, Carlos. Those are hoops stand out. For SiriusXM Sports, I'm Zick Verkowski.
If it's happening in sports, it's happening on SiriusXM. Finally, it's Friday. The work week is grinding to a close. It's time to kick off your shoes, sit back, and get down with us on a Country Music Friday.
So you're tired and you beat and you worked all week and you need a place you can let it go.
I'm driving two little guys to school this morning. They like country music, so I got the station on, and they're both in the back of the car singing, "It's 5 o'clock somewhere." I decide to probe that. I go, "Hey, what does 5 o'clock somewhere mean to you guys?" "Well, that means school's over." Okay. All right. I like it.
It's a crazy time full of neon green. Everybody
Crack open a cool one and listen to Jim and Pat as they get you caught up on the latest in the NFL and get your weekend started with country music hits.
roll that up.
Country Friday on Moving the Chains starts right now with Jim Miller and Pat Kerwin.
Good afternoon and welcome everybody to a Country Friday edition of Moving the Chains. Jim Miller, Pat Kerwin take you all the way up until 7 p.m. Eastern Time. What a great game last night. 4 teams in 6 of the 8 divisions are within 2 games of first place. So only the AFC West and the AFC South. Well, already 1 game in the books. As we roll along, we'll get into the New York Giants. We'll talk no Hassan Reddick for the New York Jets. We'll get into the Cincinnati Bengals and the Tennessee Titans. It does look like Will Levis will get the start in Week 6. Of course, we'll take plenty of phone calls. We will have our Freak Out Friday caller of the week at 6:35 p.m. Eastern Time. Plus, we'll have Vinny Serrato, former NFL executive, talking about the Baltimore Ravens, 105.7, The Fan in Baltimore. He will join us as we roll along as well. But who better to break it down over the next 4 hours? None better than my partner. Let's say hello to one, Pat Kerwin. Pat, how we doing on a football Friday?
We're doing great, Jim. Congratulations on your win last night. A couple things that jumped right out off the game. Isaac Guerrero. Did you know this guy? 10 for 99.
Transferred from Wisconsin to Louisville. Patty's a downhill runner. Perfect fit for the 49ers zone scheme.
Well, he's the fourth fit. That's the most impressive part. He's the fourth guy that they'll go to. And when, and then Mason was ahead of him and he got hurt, but he had 9 for 73. Patrick Taylor got into the act. So the run scheme there is impressive. And Guerrero, I mean, he had first off, that's the other part of this. Big play, 76-yard run for him, 76-yard reception for Debo, 38-yard reception for run for Mason, 29 reception for Kittle. I thought, we got a chance. 1 minute and 40 seconds, 3 timeouts left. We're going to march down. We're going to score a touchdown, and we're going to kick the extra point and win the thing. No. Let's throw another turnover. So it was frustrating. Now, at this moment, as we update our little stat books, let's see. Purdy's now 5-0 against Seattle, and Geno's now 0-5 against Seattle. And I'll keep that in the back of my mind for the rematch. Fun to watch. And as I said, 60 points scored and over. And what's going on with the overs? I think we're going to get a lot of overs this week. And Geno right out of the blocks throwing for over 300. Last week we had 9 guys throw for over 300. Most of them won, I think 7 out of 9. But that's pushing the points again. The passing games are back and pushing the points up, and I think we should be paying very close attention on Saturday to the overs, and I'll probably be asking you that as we go forward. Well, would you like the over in this, Jim, or the under?
Yeah.
I'll be taking a lot of overs.
Yeah, 483 yards of offense by the 49ers. You mentioned Brock Purdy. He had the 3 touchdowns, 18 of 28, 255. I guess, do you come away from the game? Like I said, they kind of dominated early. Then they took their, there was a lull there. And then they kind of closed it out. You mentioned the late interception with the undercutting the in-cut on Geno Smith, kind of closed it out for the Seattle Seahawks. But for the 49ers, how do you come away from this game? Are they themselves again? How do you feel about San Fran?
Yeah, I think, first off, if you just read the list of guys that are injured on this team and what they just did on the road against a team that was in first place in their division, and the long list of guys that are unavailable, they're back, and they're back with their backups as well. So very impressive to see where they're at. And they take first place in the division, so they're back where they're supposed to be in their minds and in the minds of most. So, what's not to like about where they're at? Right. Kittle looked great. Juszczyk is the most resourceful guy that doesn't carry the ball. In a week. Okay.
Okay, yeah, hubby and I decided. You guys are more than welcome. I got you guys. I can only do deliveries through the app. Yes, I can only do, and that's Doordash. I can only do deliveries now. What festival? What festival's going on?
You're talking kind of like you're the boss. Like, is it your operation or no?
Yeah, I'm the boss.
Yeah.
You can't imagine, bro. You can't imagine. My
I
name is Osama bin Laden.
That's weak.
I'll tell you my real name. Is Thurthuri Padam. Sursuri Thurthuri Padam.
Okay.
Chinnaswamy Muttuswamy Venugopal Iyer.
My name is.
Chinnaswamy Muttuswamy Venugopal Iyer.
You want my real name? It's Pandian. Sorry.
No, Iyer. We are our religion is Tamil Nadu.
That's interesting. How do you feel about stealing? Wait. Hold on. How do you feel about? How do you feel about stealing money from people? Like, do you ever feel guilty doing it?
Yeah. Sometimes we can pay extra money. Sometimes when we think that this customer is very good, very honest, we cannot steal the money. That's why I'm a millionaire. You know, I'm a fucking millionaire.
Well, I mean, did you make? Oh, I do all right.
Like how much?
Why would I tell you that?
Tell me, I will buy you.
You'll buy me? You mean hire me?
Yes.
Because buying me and hiring me are not the same thing.
I know hiring you or to paying you that thing every month or every week, and to buying you in one time, I will buy you. How much? You tell me. I will boning you, bony. You know bony.
$49,000 is what I made last year.
$49,000? Are you kidding? We're doing this thing in a week. $49,000 in a week.
I'm trying to wind this guy up a little bit.
If you partnership with me, I can give you per week as a 50. We can give you $25,000 in a month, in a week.
$1,000 in a week?
No, I said 1 lakh in a month you can make with me.
Oh, so that's like what, 10,000 is what you mean, right?
No, $25,000 in a week, and 4 months how much? Tell me, in our 1 month, how much week? And then I'll give you fourth week, $25,000. You know how much money you make in a month?
Yeah. You don't make. You don't make that much money.
Oh, you think? You don't.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
You don't need it now.
I'm pretty sure of it. So are you married?
Yeah.
Are you married?
Yeah.
Does your what?
No.
Does your family?
No, I'm not married. I will married in 2023.
Okay. Well, does your family know what you do for a living?
My fathers know and my mothers know I make money.
They don't know what you do.
Only giving money, taking respect. Giving no money, there is no respect. You know, in our middle class family, there is two people, two things. One is halal and the second thing is haram. And the middle of the thing, we getting first gaya. You know, we will first gaya over there. सर एक साल में ही बनाते हैं.
Are you talking? You're not talking.
What's up, Brian Delgado? We're almost at, guys. We're almost able to monetize on here.
I already knew the answer. I already knew the question you were gonna ask me. Messi is the greatest.
No, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. But
you know speed? Do you know ISO speed? You know ISO speed?
Yeah, I do.
If he know that you love Messi, your house and give you some punches in your mouth, and your mouth will be big, very big.
Yeah, you think so? I'd love to.
You know Osama bin Laden? You know Osama bin Laden?
Of course.
So tell me one thing: why your US people, why very fair?
They found the channel. They were in the background looking for the channel. That's what they were doing. So I'm going to tell you right now, mods, be on the lookout. Mods in both places. They're going to be, here's my guess, honestly, on this one. Those guys were already partying a little bit because that dude was not in his right mind. That would be my guess. I was trying to get him to break a little bit with the bravado and the, all the craziness, and just talk a little bit. But he was, I think he might have been a little saucy. Yeah. So he was.
Bro, if they order that, I'm leaving. I'm rejecting that ride if I get a ride that says I'm picking up freaking number baby oil.
Yeah, he was turned up for real, GG. He was turned up. Yeah, there's that's a thing, and I've talked about this a lot. These guys, a lot of times they'll be they'll talk about the fact that they are educated. Some of them even have real jobs, but this is the money that they use for their partying, and a lot of them will say that. I haven't had many admit it lately, but early on, they used to tell me that all the time, and that's kind of why I started saying it. The good news is now you can start drinking and stuff, because they'll sit there in that call center and start drinking and stuff. How many minutes was I on the phone with him? That particular call, the last call was 17 minutes. Let's see. The one before it was 16 minutes, so a little over half an hour that we got to spend with that guy. Now, here's the deal. His call center pretty much stopped working at that point because, they weren't going to trust any inbound calls for a while. And them not put it on Twitter, now they're really not going to trust any. They're going to get absolutely hammered. So, with calls and stuff like that. And there are people, do we report them? What do you mean by report? There's a number of things that we do, and I know that there might be some people that are new. If you're new right now, just type me in the comments. I'd like to see how many new people we have in here. That's always interesting to me. Wait a minute. Bear with me just a second, because I just happened to catch someone that I think I'm gonna have to get rid of later. So, all of you that type me, please click the follow button right now.
How do you get comps that
if you
gamble over here too?
About doing bad things to them.
Whenever you don't want them, let me get them.
Like shutting down their phones, shutting down their websites, shutting down their emails. Like, for example, this email was sent to me by Lori F. But I've also got where the
not far from the
original
strip.
email was sent to her from. We can do things with that. We can also, the phone numbers, depending on who the carrier is for the phone number, we can oftentimes get the phone number shut down. Certain carriers with whom we have trusted relationships, we can actually go to them and say, okay, this number was a scam call. They'll actually look at who that number belongs to and look at their patterns in history with all the other numbers that they own. Because remember, they don't just own this number, they own 100 numbers of, you know, similar numbers, and they turn them on and off and so on and so forth, and they'll look for the activity on those accounts, and oftentimes they'll shut down that particular entire account. They hate to do it because it costs them a shit ton of money, but the good carriers will actually do that. So can you send us scams? Yes, send them to info@ruckphobocalls.com. The other things we do, websites, we can report those to the hosts. A lot of times, some of the better hosts will actually not allow them to continue to maintain their websites. They'll shut down their accounts and make it more difficult for them to do things. Is it does it end them scamming? No, it doesn't, but does make it harder for them to scam. And, you know, all of these little things that we do, jacking with their phones, jacking with their emails and websites, their access to third-party remote access software platforms like AnyDesk and so on. You know, it makes it harder for them. And any roadblocks that we can throw in their way, the better. And that's just the way we look at it. So, do you ever find out their home address? No. What's your opinion on DS Gate fake stuff? I'm not sure what you're talking about. You remember, I don't know what everybody's backgrounds and awareness are, so some things, you know, they just answer and hang up. Yeah, they're gonna stay busy for a while. Thank you for sharing the live, Shayface. I appreciate that.
I honestly,
what was the movie shown? It depends.
They better win.
There was some sort of.
If they win, they're gonna go play the Yankees, and I think they'll beat the Yankees. I think they can beat the Yankees.
Unusual things.
If they can beat the Yankees, they're going to the World Series.
You know I don't.
All they gotta do is win today, tomorrow.
And it's good, dude. I'm from fucking fabulous. Just found out all my stock plans to a business never actually went out according to my actual bill, but on my phone I can see every stop request. That sucks. That's a failure on your carrier's part, and the reason to name them as a co-defendant in a lawsuit, potentially. I don't know, I'm no lawyer, but something else to think about. How expensive is the shutdown for scammers? It depends on their situation. I mean, if that guy has any type of money, it's an inconvenience, but it's not. It just, you know, it just kind of depends on how much money they have. If they're new, you know, I've had guys beg me, please, please, please don't do that to my phones, you know, whatever. That guy yesterday, or day before yesterday, whatever it was, where he's like, yeah, I know what you did to my phones, you know, he was a little irritated about it, but it's like, you know, how much does it cost? It depends on what kind of phones they have and all that kind of stuff. Now, if we shut down their entire phone system, all of their numbers, then yeah, that's a bigger deal. And it'll keep them from making money for a day or so. But Evan Kate on TikTok. I get 100 questions a week about Evan Kate. Google it. No, don't Google it. I'm going to show you. Let me Google it. Evan K. pinned. I missed it. Sorry, K. Larson. I mean, I posted in my story yesterday.
Oh yeah, we're at in Detroit. My brother lives up there.
Cameroon is a known scammer country. There's a lot of them. I mean, you know, if you've got a friend or family member, I talk about this a lot, that's getting, you know, you think they're being scammed. Here's what you need to do. Take the name of the person that they're communicating with on social media and search that platform. It's going to be stock photos and a whole bunch of those accounts. You know, John Wilson. There's going to be 5 million of those. If your name is John Wilson, you're not going to open an account that says John Wilson because there's so many people that have, typically speaking. Man in my city got taken for $400K. It happens every day, guys. It's been penny game. Can you go over why and what they do after they have access to your computer? If I gave you access, maybe I'm not the best example, but let's just say you hacked into my computer, what would you go after? That's what they go after. Bank accounts, credit, money, private pics, videos, any of that stuff. That's what they go after. They want to steal. They're out to get money. I mean, that's what they're doing. Do you take travel scammers? What do you mean? I mean, you know, I try to focus on the things that we see mostly via email. That's most of what I do. Yeah, passwords is big because then they can access your social media. They can access, you know, your banking account, all that kind of stuff. They'll reset your two-factor authentication stuff. That's another one of these default. You got one cock out there. Dumbass. He wanted to rock out with his chicken out, no rooster out. Anyway, they basically what they did. This woman was a 51-year client at Wells Fargo, and they basically called her, convinced her that her money was in jeopardy. Somebody hacked her account. There was fraudulent activity, etc. She's like, okay, what do I do? Blah, blah, blah. They asked her a bunch of questions, and among the questions they asked were things that they could use to log into her telephone banking. Can't shut the operation down. If it could be done, it would have already been done. It's not like that. That's like saying, can you stop the sale of illicit substances? I mean, in theory, yeah, go for it. It's cool. Question of manpower and resources. It's just not. It's not something that can be done. I mean, what am I going to do from Texas? I'm going to go over to Kolkata. You know, go in there all beekeeper style and exactly, Leighton. Go in there beekeeper style and burn their shit down. Yeah, let me travel halfway around the world to do that and see if that doesn't land me on Interpol's most wanted list. You know, it's not realistic. There's things that we can do, but they're not permanent fixes ever. So anyway, the woman with Wells Fargo, they basically were able to, using questions they asked her, they were able to get information and hack into her two-factor authentication and her banking. They initiated 3 wire transfers, 2 for $50,000 a piece, I think it was, and 1 for $47,000, $147,000 they wired out in the span of 24 hours, I think it was. And she had no idea. She had two-factor authentication set up and everything else, and people are like, well, how did they do it? Well, because they changed the phone number on the two-factor authentication. And when they were able to change the two-factor authentication, they wired 50 grand to some account in, I don't remember if it was like India or Malaysia.
Send a $500 super chat. Send a $500 super chat, I'll do it. Somebody got to cover my ticket.
to intelligenceforgood.org. I've done that since January of this year. I'm going to continue doing it. They are an extraordinary organization that work directly with scam victims and their families to help recover things like money, accounts. Thank you for the trash panda who sent me that. Maria, thank you, darling. Money, crypto, stuff like that. Occasionally they can help people get their bank accounts back if they've been compromised. And then of course, you know, the privacy, the dignity, the sanity, the things that people lose oftentimes in these kinds of, you know, these kinds of scams. And it's heartbreaking. And it's just one of those things that oftentimes people, you know, I don't know. Does it have to be a certain amount? The amount, generally speaking, more is something they're more inclined to go after. $200, it's a lesson. You know, $2,000, $200,000, $2 million, they're definitely going to work on it. Happy anniversary. What's my anniversary, Dylan? Sorry. So it can be crazy. Yeah, there's a link, thank you, Stein, that I'm going to pin right now in the YouTube chat for those of you that are interested. Intelligenceforgood.org. You can go there. You can donate directly to them if you like. They are a registered for 501c3 nonprofit, so it is a tax-deductible donation if you'd like to do it. Oh, yeah, yesterday being 4 years, yeah. Side note, how was Vegas? Exhausting. It was good. We had a good time. We did Vegas. We ended up actually staying an extra day so that we could we could be in Vegas for the implosion of the Tropicana, which was at the time the oldest hotel. That's kind of cool. I never really thought about it. They took down the oldest hotel in Vegas, which made the
This motherfucker was here
until we were staying in the oldest in Vegas. I never thought about that. So, which scam seems the worst? It depends on who you ask, I suppose. How's the Sphere? We didn't go in, but I did get some pretty dope video of it because we did that big Ferris wheel thing, high roller. We did that, and that's pretty dope. It's like a big giant Ferris wheel, and you're in a thing. I mean, you're in a room that's a little bit bigger than my office. Has a bar in it. Not all of them, but ours did. Has a bar in it, and you just go on this like hour-long ride and you can see everything, and it's amazing. Did you eat at a buffet? I don't really do buffets. We ate at a very expensive steak restaurant. The food was good. The service was deplorable. Was it scary? No, why would it be scary? Have a wonderful weekend, Tracy. Thanks for being here. No heights for me. Do we got any shows? No. not fake, it was food poisoning. Yeah, you are absolutely right, Kaylin. So, the guy texted, nope, he did not text me yesterday. I had hoped he would, but he did not. Taking time for questions. Yeah, I do. I don't know, it was Bugsy Siegel's Steakhouse. I forget what they called it. I'm done making calls for today, yes. Did I see the dress of...
2-3.
I'll be right back, guys.
And I guess bad expectations for this game with what's going on with the years. I don't think Buffalo, they played their cleanest game last week. I thought Josh Allen was a little bit off. But do you expect a juiced Jet squad on Monday? I mean, 2 back-to-back games prime time after firing your head coach. I mean, something's got to burst here. Let's just put it that way. And to me, that's going to be a spirited game. But
Yeah, I think every player, when he's around volatility, a veteran player knows that volatility. They already know one thing: the guy who's our head coach now will not be our head coach next year. They're playing the percentages on that opinion, and typically the interim head coach doesn't get the job. Now, it would be great if he turns everything around. They do great. They lead the division. They go to the playoffs, win a game or two. Then you might have to, just like they did in Green Bay, in Raider Lane. But the veterans are going, okay, if I want to stay here and make this contract that I have with unguaranteed money next year, well, I need to play really, really well. And so maybe there will be a huge sense of urgency. But Buffalo has a sense of urgency too. They're not happiest guys in the world right now, and they've got 2 losses all of a sudden, and they're thinking, well, we're slipping out of the picture here. Though, here's the first thing we can do: let's knock the Jets off, and let's establish we're the best team in the division. Let's take this division and put it where it belongs, behind us. So I think you'll see both teams play hard. I would be betting that the quarterback in Buffalo will be the guy that has more of an impact than the quarterback. And I don't say that because I think he's better than Rodgers. Rodgers is going to the Hall of Fame, but Rodgers is beat up. And that's 2 weeks in a row we saw him cautiously walking off the field.
yeah, and I think Josh Allen is being
And heads up at like 3 in the morning. Which means it was just me and him. So we were like just talking as we were playing cards. And I asked him, I said, what's the best advice you can give anyone coming to Vegas to gamble or whenever he goes to look, man? Everybody's gonna tell you to, bet this strategy, bet that strategy, whatever. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing: if you can't afford to lose it, don't bring it. Don't bet your mortgage payment, don't bet your car payment, don't bet your savings. Bet what you can comfortably stressed about it, because when you have that emotional attachment to the money, it takes all of the fun out of it. And that's true. I mean, we had the opportunity, Vanessa and I were in a game that we typically like, and these 3 younger people walked up, again, 26, 7, 8-ish, and there was like a woman and 2 young men, and I believe the woman and the guy in the middle were a couple, and then the other guy was a friend of theirs or something. And they had never played this particular game. They had played online, and we got to watch them go from nervousness and just scared shitless to be at a table. We've never actually been at a table. That's amazing. So we got to watch this whole progression of them being scared and then kind of figuring it out, losing a little bit and panicking, winning a lot and being like, I own it, and then the part where they started losing all that they had won and becoming extraordinarily dejected over time. And then the guy and the girls started kind of fighting with each other because one of them was being there. We both did. So, someone here. Okay. In Vegas, baby. That's exactly right. Yeah, YouTube has its just entire own conversations going on all the time. I'm weird and I have no desire to gamble. Never ever been in a casino. That's good, Jen.
What's everybody doing?
And lose a ton of money, and it's like, man, or a really shitty dealer. That's the worst. Like, you get one of those dealers that has zero personality or whatever, you know. I mean, if they like will crack jokes and talk to me a little bit and that kind of stuff, I don't mind. And the machines are rigged. The games are rigged too, huh? I mean, just so you know, it's all rigged. They don't build giant ass casinos with hour winnings, you know. Romance scammers are here on TikTok. Yes, they're everywhere. Yeah, Chris Peasy.
Now, a lot of defenses are, I hate to say it this way, but semi-goal line defenses down there. They don't believe you're going to throw 3 times, so they keep playing a run defensive goal. And you know, by the way, handing off to a back who gets stuffed in the end zone, that's a safety too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and I'm not. Hey, I love Sean McDermott. I think that guy is as thorough as a coach as you could have. I mean, look what he's done. Look what he's done the past 7 years in Buffalo. They're winning the division every single year.
What's everybody doing, guys?
That AFC Championship game, 13 seconds left, and now you've got clock management issues again that potentially cost you a game. If I'm a Buffalo Bills fan, I'd be like, hey, man, I got to keep you honest. This already happened to us. We were 13 seconds where we got our hearts ripped out over a decision to kick off the football.
Yeah, I can see it both ways, though, and I would have preferred 1 pass and 2 runs. And I would have passed on the first play and just tried to do a wide choice, something for 10 yards, move the thing out, now I have breathing room in case I have to punt and I don't have to have a 8-foot snap or something. So I get it, but will they do it again? Yeah, and I'll say that they might do it again. Because the guy, you know, Josh can run too, but the accuracy issue right now, I think it's a function of him not being 100%, but it's also a function of who's on the field for them. They don't have a receiver that anybody fears right now.
877 NFL Kick. Let's hit the break right here. We'll come back. We'll close out this hour with your phone calls right after this.
Nobody gets you ready for the NBA season like Sirius XM NBA Radio.
Already you can tell that's going to be a fun team to watch.
This is someone who is ready for the bright lights. Our experts are weighing in on the playoff hopes of your favorite team.
Defensively, they have 0 weaknesses.
Hear conversations with the biggest stars in the game.
Talking to the one and only Steph Curry with Jason Tatum of the Boston Celtics.
Anthony Edwards. I want to compete at the highest level. We're previewing the season all this week on NBA Radio, Channel 86 in the car, and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
Martha was ready to switch to her, and My Computer Career even provides job placement help.
The career specialists, they're very helpful. They care about you as a person, you're not just a number to them. I would recommend My Computer Career wholeheartedly to anyone.
Take the free career evaluation today. Become an IT pro in just months with 0 experience at mycomputercareer.edu. Patrick was way behind on his IRS taxes.
I was in way over my head. The total amount ended up being somewhere of just over $30,000. $30,000.
Then the IRS came to collect.
Started getting letter after letter. A lien had been filed against me, and they were going to basically like
he had to do something.
That's when I reached out to Optima Tax Relief.
Patrick's life quickly got a lot easier.
It was very easy, pretty much hands off. You know, they picked up the ball and ran with it.
And how'd it go?
I couldn't believe it. I had to ask like 2 or 3 times. I saved an incredible amount of money.
How does Patrick feel about Optima?
Couldn't be happier. They definitely helped me. Optima Tax Relief, the best place to call. They're the best in the business.
Do what Patrick did and call Optima Tax Relief for a free consultation. Call 800-9...
Cocktails with the Comptons. I don't know if we'll do Cocktails with the Comptons tomorrow night. I don't know what our work schedule is, but we're both still recovering. I'm not kidding. That was a crazy trip to Vegas. DOC. That's funny. Oh shit. You know, I never thought about that. And the letters are arranged wrong, which affects my dyslexia or lysdexia or whatever. Vanessa said no. Okay, well, there's your answer. Official chair. What's my day job? This kind of. I own a couple of I own multiple things, so. Or COD. Have I ever been entrepreneur? Yeah, I got a couple things. I've got a lot of things that are just more residual income. So, what got me into this? You know, I've been a consumer advocate for a long time. I've always been a guy to fight for the little guy. That's always just kind of been just baked into me. Getting the shit beat out of him by 3 or 4 guys, and it's not a fair fight. You know, and that just kind of carried over into my professional career. I was watching people that couldn't get, you know, I worked in a very affluent area when I sold investments and retail banking products and whatnot. I was one of the best people in the country for the company that I worked for. And I saw a lot of people that came in and didn't know a lot about how credit worked. I myself didn't know anything about credit. And I got into credit repair because I wanted to teach people how to not only fix the things that were wrong, but also how to potentially improve it and play that game. Smart people know how to borrow money. Not necessarily even smart people. Affluent people know how to borrow money and do so effectively, use other people's money to buy the things that they need or want, and do so in such a fashion that they end up having more at the end of the game, right? So I've always kind of tried to teach people how credit cards work and how financing works.
Picha la cerveza, güey, hoy toca.
And so on and so forth. Because it's going to be different for every person and their situation and so on and so on. But there are some general rules that nobody teaches people. And I started kind of teaching people. Well, I got so good at that I started teaching attorneys, and then I ended up working for attorneys. While I was working for the attorneys, I learned about the Telephone Consumer Protection Act, Federal Act, passed in 1991, signed into law by George H. Walker Bush, that made it illegal for robocallers to call you. So I started using that to bust debt collectors who were calling with the auto dialers. So then I started exploring the law a little bit more, and I was like, wait a minute, there's a lot of stuff here that you know, there's opportunities here. So I put it out on social media because I was already big on social media at that point, and I put it out there that, you know, hey, if you're getting telemarketing calls, I got a way you can make money. And, you know, of course I was doing it through the law firm back then, so that was, you know, one way of doing it. I left the law firm in 2016 and decided to do my own thing. And 2018 is when I finally decided to start actively going after the robocallers myself as a consumer and just seeing if you could get them to pay. And I did. So then I started sharing that information. Everybody started making a shit ton of money. I created the kit, turning robocalls into cash. It's the same kit that's available. It's updated and amended. It's actually the 3rd edition. that's available on my link tree in my profile. It's pinned up in the YouTube chat right now. You can go check it out for yourself. But people started making money. Word got out. It grew. And I reached out to a local news reporter, Steve Noviello, Fox 4 News, who has since become a friend. And he did a news story on it after making $7,500. I think it was $7,500, something like that, or $5,750 maybe, and he made it in 10 days. And he's like, bro, we're doing a story on this. So we did a story. I'll turn his volume down a little bit, and then we'll try it. Hello?
Hello, my name is Stein. I'm calling on behalf of Xfinity. How are you doing today?
You calling on behalf of who?
Xfinity, Comcast.
Xfinity, is that cream that my wife got me to rub on the sore spots down on my hindquarters? What's that?
No, Xfinity is an internet service, so you can get started with a high-speed internet. Do you already have an internet service on the house?
You want to put what? In high speed?
Do you have an internet service on your house?
Oh, yeah, we do. We do.
That's awesome. In that case, we can compare between prices and speeds and see if we can get you a better price for your current services. So, right now, who's your current internet service provider?
Well, you mean who pays for it? That's me.
No worries. It's not gonna be like that. You're gonna see a link. You're gonna have a lot of information that it's gonna show you, like summary of the prices and the speeds that we have. So you're gonna have to click that. It's gonna ask you to make an Xfinity account, and then you will be able to see all the summary and the prices that we have. And in case that you're okay with that, then you can go ahead and get a new internet service. So I'm gonna send this to you real quick. Right, there we go. Okay, so let's give it some time. It's gonna take a moment to show up, okay?
Okay. I'm looking, I don't see it yet.
Let's give it a moment.
Goodness. Goodness gracious, that's terrible. Oh God. That's gonna itch when it dries.
You should be fucking with these people.
Is this the one that's going to have it's not going to have no wieners in it, is it?
In short, you see the link. The link is going to send you to make an Xfinity account, and then you're going to be able to see a summary of the prices and the speeds.
Okay, what's it supposed to have on it?
Oh yeah. You make an account. It's going to have a link, and the link once you click, it's going to send you to make an account with Xfinity, so you can check a summary of the prices that we have.
Yeah, that's not what it's not what it shows me.
So yeah, for now we should be showing right now like a text to go to make an order, and once you click on the link, it's gonna send you to make an account with Xfinity.
Just out of curiosity, how did you get my number? Just out of
You
curiosity.
get these numbers for referrals. So some people get discounts with Xfinity if they get referrals, like $10 credit. So they get the chance and refer people that they know.
So y'all,
yeah, that's the way.
So like y'all pay somebody to get phone numbers, right?
In short, it's to customers from Xfinity. So they directly put referrals from the people. They get $10 credits from their current Xfinity accounts.
Yeah.
And that's how it works.
Yeah. Did you know it's illegal to call people with an auto dialer?
It's not illegal.
It is.
It's not illegal as long as
It
you have
is.
the information, and in this case, it's from our.
You have to have express prior written consent.
You don't have written consent to call anyone in the United States. You can call up to 2 times at the same day on.
No, you can't. No, you can't. At a number on the national do not. You dumb shit. Listen to me. I wrote the fucking book on it, bro. You're wrong. Google it. It's called the Telephone Consumer Protection Act. Now, Google my name, smartass. My name is Doc Compton. Google me real quick, motherfucker.
Doc Compton. How do I know that you're Doc Compton?
Because I just fucking told you. Smartass. I literally wrote the book. You got it yet?
You are following the TCPA lineups from the FCC.
You're not. You're not. I wrote the book on the TCPA. I'm one of the foremost authorities on the fucking topic, dude. You're wrong. This is what I do for a living. I'm in a live stream right now with several thousand people watching me do this to you.
In a live stream, and what's a platform?
Multiple platforms.
Like what? Which ones?
Well, you're going to have to do a little Googling, aren't you, to figure that one out, smartass. I'm done with this dumbass. Sitting there arguing with me. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, calling me from a foreign country, telling me about American laws. Why don't you, this is the dick, I want you to eat it. Now then, for the record, the Telephone Consumer Protection Act, specifically Section 227B of the Telephone Consumer Protection Act, says that if you use an automated telephone dialing system to call someone, you must have in advance their express written consent to do so, period. Now, if you don't use an auto dialer, you still have to verify that the number's not on the National Do Not Call Registry. He did not do that. So he's wrong. That's because Section 227C of the Telephone Consumer Protection Act very specifically says that if a number is called more than once in any 12-month period, even hand dialed, that's a violation. It carries a $500 statutory penalty minimum. You can actually stack those two laws in addition to stacking individual state laws with them where it is not prohibited by that state law. So yeah, you can kiss my ass. That's what I do. Turning robocalls into cash. Google it. That's me. And it's true. You can actually Google my name.
me see if this works. I don't have my volume up, so here we go. Let's turn it. Who is Doc Compton?
According to X, Doc Compton at the Doc Compton, X-Man of the people. I'm that guy who busts robocallers and scammers. Google me.
I don't know if that works on Siri yet, but the news tab up here at the top. I don't know, it says all news, videos, images, shopping, etc. What's going on with the app? We're waiting on it to be approved and ready to go. I'm pretty much done with what I can do at this point. I'm just waiting. We're waiting on submission and approval to the stores. That's it. So, and there you have it. It used to be when I was on, when I was doing credit repair, you could say, who is the consumer credit expert? And it would go, Doc Compton is the consumer credit expert. So the Google or the Android version, whatever that is. Opening day party. Are iPhones bad? No. Everybody always says, you know, I saw an interesting question on Threads today. Somebody said, is the internet, no, is social media good or bad? Press good or bad? I mean, if you consider the capacity to share information on a very large scale with as many people as possible a good thing, then yes. And that could be said of the printing press or the internet or whatever. And the question is, what do you do with it? You know, a weapon, is it a good thing or a bad thing? It depends. Some crackhead break it into my house at 4 o'clock in the morning. Many would argue that that's a good thing. You know, that I have it and not him. If, you know, is a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. Do I need to cut something? Yeah, it's a good thing. You know? So, you have the capacity with the internet to share a lot of information, but you also have the bad guys who come and do things like what I try to expose every day in this live stream. You know, anything nice that you're ever going to have, there's 2 things that are going to very, very quickly happen to it. The first thing that's going to happen to it is somebody's going to find a way to make some kind of dirty movie out of it, or dirty content of some kind out of it. With it, I mean, they made the printing press, and one of the first things they started doing is making books with dirty pictures in them. It's a human thing, right? They made the internet, and the first industry to really take off was, you know, that's it. Thank you, Les. I appreciate you, brother. I really do. What you use it for is good or bad. The capacity to spread information on a literally global level. This is just Doc philosophizing, and no, I've not hit the bong. This is just me talking right now. The capacity to share information with the masses, and the internet gave everyone a voice, right? Everyone, whether they deserved it or not. And, you know, back in the olden days, there was a street crier, you know, the guy who would stand on the corner and tell the news and whatever. Nowadays, you have crazy people on the corner doing the same thing, but instead of the street corner, it's the internet. You know, conspiracy theories and this and that and the other. It's just fodder for people to argue. You know? So, there's people, I guarantee you, statistically, 50% of you would hate my politics. 50% of you would hate my views on any controversial subject within politics, on religion or philosophy. That's just math. But the deal is, it is a tool. The internet, I'm about to like make y'all, there's some of y'all sitting there with a bowl right now, about to light it, hit it. Just go ahead, take a second and do it. Because I'm about to just put some shit on you real quick. Recognize it is not us against each other. It is not left and right, red and blue, black and white and any other, personal color, no gender identity, no sexual orientation, none of that is against anybody else, right? What people need to recognize is there's only us as a people, as combatants of sorts, against the people who are making the rules which we must live our lives all day, every day. Okay? And if you think that your candidate, be it the guy that's running or the lady that's running, simply representatives of the same team that is inherently designed to keep us from taking over. That's all it is.
All right, guys, we'll be back live later.
I'm not like some anarchist. I'm not some kind of crazy fruitcake that's saying that we don't need laws and